Pioneer. Yo, what is going on, guys? EJ here, bringing another Lord of the Rings Rise to War video. And today, after my last video, a lot of drama has happened and a lot of craziness. So we are revisiting the subject once again, but we are going to clarify things a little bit more clearer. So, first off, people were acting like I was crying. As you can see, I can beat Sunind not too bad whatsoever with a seal door. I've also got some other counters that I'm working on, which I know are going to do very good against her. Now, in saying that, I've probably spent over $7,000 on the entire game, if not more. So, yeah, take that into a factor. I am clearly just trying to be for the community, because as there is a majority of spenders, you got to think as well, how many people can't afford to actually spend money on this game and want to have a fun game with free to play. Now, Evil's had a lot of drama saying that, oh, well, you're being biased, EJ. Gil-galad's overpowered, Gandalf the Grey is overpowered. So, if that's the case, I'd be more than happy to make videos about them as well. So, if you'd like me to make videos about Gil-galad and Gandalf the Grey, by all means, I will. Let me know. I am currently working on Gandalf the Grey. But yeah, obviously we know with Gil-galad, if you can add Pursuit, you can beat him very easily. But there's the option as well where people are saying, well, I can't afford to get the item to get Pursuit, therefore he's unbeatable, which is slightly incorrect. For example, Sunind will absolutely destroy him without Pursuit at all. And you've also got multiple other commanders, Mouth of Sauron, for example, Gothmog, Khaldun, which will absolutely wipe the floor. Even Gorbag can absolutely wipe the floor with Gil-galad without Pursuit. Now, my take on this is clearly on a role-playing selection. So, if you want to bring in the negates and stuff about non-role-play and stuff like that, or evil versus evil, that's completely fine. I have no problems with that. Sunind is pretty balanced in non-roleplay without a doubt, because good side can use the evil side's units, vice versa. So yeah, as for example, like there's a lot of evil units battling against the Sunind, you can win there and stuff like that. But I basically want to do this video to just show the community exactly what people are saying and to actually prove a point. So I had so many comments like, EJ, you're delusional, you're crazy, a purple gear DWALIN can destroy her, ARAGORN can destroy her with purple gear, GIMLI can destroy her with purple gear. Well, I'm going to be showing you some reports today, guys, of, what have we got here? We've got, I don't even remember, we've got GIMLIs, DWALINs, ARAGORNs, you name it, we've got it. Getting absolutely destroyed. Now, these are going to be more level-based. These guys are going to be pretty much near the same exact levels, so you can't say anything about the level gaps there whatsoever. There are also going to be a lot of reports with Dunedain in it, because a lot of you guys are like, oh, just add Dunedain, you will destroy her. Incorrect. I'm not going to go over all her stats and everything again. I've already been over that in the last video and explained how she gives up to 130% extra buffing. But yeah, I've been staring at my little settlement here for a while, so let's get into these reports, shall we? Let's start off with one of the classics, guys. Let's start off with Gandalf the Grey here. So, all you guys saying he is completely overpowered. Oh, Gandalf the Grey can absolutely destroy Sunind. Oh, just use a full ranged or just throw dunes on him. Here's one of the examples right now. So we have exactly the same level, level 49, 49. If we have a look at the gear, you can see this is an extremely good geared Gandalf the Grey. Very high respect. In fact, that may even be higher respect than mine, which I've got like respect 18. I'm a couple levels higher than me. I'm going to say this is around 17 to 18 respect leveled Gandalf the Grey there. Versus this Sunind here, who is also very good geared and also has madness immunity. So keep that in mind as well with the Trapezoid madness there. As you can see from the results, using your example, add dunes. He added 4,200 Dunedain, which is an extremely good amount. as you can see, still is losing quite badly here. If we have a look at the absolute breakdowns, you can still see it is a losing battle. Sunind is still doing really good healing. I didn't really talk about that last time, about how she can do healing as well. 30 to 40k healing is extremely good, especially with all the other buffs, with the soldier damage buffs and stuff like that. But yeah, overall, as you can see, a very even battle there with Gandalf the Grey clearly losing. Could have there been a couple of changes to this Gandalf the Grey? Yes, there could. But not a lot of changes are really needed. Like, these are... yeah, I don't even know what else to really say, guys. There's one example. Let's go have a look at some others, shall we? Now, guys, we all know how strong THEODEN is, so we don't really need to say so much here, besides level 50 THEODEN versus 49 Sunind. Absolutely, perfectly, absolutely crazy. Very well respected, leveled as well, and extremely good geared. Like, this is a very top tier THEODEN. Absolutely just obliterated, absolutely destroyed. 404,000 damage received. Tell me to add Dunedain to him. Would that make sense? Yeah, we'll just add Dunedain to Theoden, and that will be that, and then he'll win, right? Yeah, of course. Now I'm going to show you another example before we get into the more destructiveness. We have probably our strongest member in our entire server. Now he is absolutely insane. As you can see, we have level 50 Gandalf the White versus level 50 Sunind here. And as you can see, a very good Sunind with 100 beasts, which is very strong. So as you can see, to be competitive and to slightly beat Sunind, we've got a extremely, like, insane, like, that is god tier, like, absolute god Gandalf the White. We've absolutely built perfectly. We've got full-on orc damage and that. I don't know what respect this is, but like I think it's at least respect 20 plus. Absolutely insane. And as you can see, versus this Sunind, which had quite pretty good gear as well. Definitely nowhere near as high respect. Well, pretty high respect actually, I should say. 15, 15, 15. Not as high respect as the Gandalf though. And as you can see, he only slightly just wins. But he didn't have Dunes in this, but this gives you an example of extremely god tier commanders versus Sunind. Next we have a Haldir, guys. This is just another example of a commander that doesn't have Dunes, but as you can see, without Dunedain, doesn't even stand an absolute chance in the world. Another fellow YouTuber here, Insane Peon, absolute legend, if you want to go check him out as well. As you can see, that is a very top tier Haldir as well. Perfectly, absolutely geared. And as well as troops there. Now, if you said, oh, just add Dunes on that, is that really going to make a huge difference? It's going to do a bit of a difference, but all in all, crazy, right? Now, here's a bit of a weird one for you. GLADERIAL, level 48 to 50, pretty even levels there. Just remember, a lot of these Sunids you will see were level 50 and that, because these guys had a lot of more time and stuff, like, and are better starting at training their commanders and stuff like that. Especially Sunid's like so strong, she can like wipe tiles and that. She's easier to level up levels faster. As you can see, we've got GLADERIAL perfectly here with 7,000 Dunes. Now GLADERIAL is really goodly geared here, is highly skilled. As you can see, has the correct areas of skilling. So, once again, the correct skilling with extra damage to orcs and everything like that. She does madness damage, everything like that. As you can see, got absolutely wiped the floor with 7,000 Dunes. Now, GLADERIAL's definitely not the best against evil, but it's just an example of 7,000 Dunes on a very strong commander versus Sunind once again. Alright guys, now for the DWALINs. For all those people that said just purple gear, DWALINs will absolutely destroy her. We have even better than just full purple here. We've got godly, really good DWALINs here with follow-up. Very decent respect level here. Now, level 49, pretty close to that. Very strong. As you can see, did a lot better this time, a lot of damage, But all in all, overall, still getting absolutely destroyed and one-shotted there, guys. Next, the same as well. Apparently, GIMLI can absolutely destroy her as well. Well, we have a very pretty much near even 48 to 50 leveled here, Elvishar, and you can't tell me that this is a weak GIMLI. This is an insane GIMLI, guys. Like, not the full strengthened, but gear-wise, not fully refined. That is an amazing GIMLI at level 414 might. If you say that's a bad GIMLI, you have gone absolutely insane. Look at that. Look at the skill level. Everything is perfectly where it needs to be. And once again, even though able to get a lot of damage done, Sunind with her buffs and those archers are absolutely destroyed. Let alone doesn't even have the rhinos on there, which will make her even more crazier. But yeah, if we have a look at the tail of the tape once again, with the healing, 160,000 damage taken against a monster of a commander damage commander. 315,000 wiped, one shot, done deal. Now with ARAGORN, I can't get a very good basis with level because I don't have a very high level report of any ARAGORNs at the moment, but I can show you just an example. This is a big level gap, so we can take that in consideration. But you can see ARAGORN, even with Dunes, there is a level gap with extremely good geared, perfect, very high respect, still getting absolutely destroyed, guys. Now, if this guy was level 50 as well, would this be a lot better? Yes. Would he win? No, he would still completely lose. But maybe would have taken another like 50,000 to 70,000 damage off Sunind. But yeah, we can't take that one fully into consideration. But I think I've shown enough reports to give you the idea. So now, besides that Gandalf the White one before, I'm going to show you just a couple of reports of exactly what it actually takes to beat her. So, in an instance of DWALIN actually winning, you can see with this DWALIN, we are using Dunes on DWALIN. Now, as you can see though, the gear is absolutely insane. Also, he has Fiddle of the Eldest, which is not too bad. He's got the Iron Bassinet, basically the same kind of gear. But the big thing that's helping him here is the Gigantic Hammer, which is really highly refined at level 3 with 60% chance to gain the follow-up. So that helps a absolute ton there. But also, I believe this is Respect 23 DWALIN as well. Just giving you an idea of what it does take. So here is an example of Gandalf the Grey actually doing very decently against a Sunind. Now this came down to a lot of really good RNG. Plus, not only very good gear, but as you can see, also has Bane of the Orcs there. But one of the big ones here was because she didn't have Madness immunity, so that helped a lot. And is a bit lower respect levels compared to a lot of the other ones that we've seen before. But the full Dune stack did make a difference there. But what it really comes down to with this report is the RNG. So it's whether that you're going to get a lot of follow-up in the RNG of the battle and stuff like that. So as you can see, got really good RNG here with Dunes hitting twice. And then the Sharpshooters only hit once, but then the Guard Towers only hit twice, but they're not doing a lot of damage. But then as soon as, also, we can see the thing that really helped here, the Morgul Oblast or Oblast or whatever you want to call them, archers got stunned. So that's what really helped in round 1 there. So the stun was extremely good there, which really helped. So really good, really countered there. As you can see in round 2, they did get to attack, and they did not take a lot of damage whatsoever, as you can see this time. So really good RNG based in this battle. So here's the exact same Gandalf the Grey versus another Sunind, but as you can see, just a tiny bit higher respect level. They're doing madness and stuff like that. But as you can see, this time got absolutely destroyed. So as you can see, it's really RNG based. Wasn't the world's worst loss, but still a loss. So just saying that you can just put Dunes on Gandalf the Grey doesn't mean you're going to win every single time. It's very big based on the RNG as well. And then, of course, guys, I think I showed it at the start, but I'll show it once again. If you happen to run into a Sunind that has the current kind of build, but instead throws Great Beast on there, it is going to basically, yeah, you're just going to get absolutely destroyed then. So once again, Gandalf the Grey has been absolutely beaten. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. And a lot of the commanders I showed today, which got destroyed by Sunind, can be easily countered. I didn't show any Gil-galad, because obviously you see in the last video as well, mine getting absolutely destroyed as well. But yeah, if you want to see a video of Gil-galad being apparently so OP, I will get my Gil-galad, who is literally almost level 50, and I will go fight every single evil commander that I can find, all a different array, and we'll see just how many battles he actually does win with the commanders not having pursuit. And you will see the actual difference of how OP he really is when I'm losing against Mouth of Saurons, Gothmogs, Khaldoons. They're all going to absolutely wipe the floor with me. But anyway, guys, I'm wrapping up today's video. So until next time, peace out, EJ's out, and I'll catch you guys later. See yous. Thousands of the EJU army, yeah, you guys are legends to me, so let's keep up.